Whoop. Okay, hello. What I'm planning on doing in this video is just demonstrating something that I made, that I recently discovered how to do in the GECK, and talk a little bit about it. So here we go. There's this magical door in here in Prim, and we're going to open door to Newton. And here it is. I created a whole new world space. It is not even close to being finished, and it took me 6 hours or more to do it. And you can see it's all surrounded by these rocks, which is for technical reasons I'll go into later. And I've not finished cluttering it yet either, and I've not nav meshed it, so it's totally still a work in progress. There's a little road here, goes off to a blocked section of the canyon. And then these are the houses where people will live. I called it Newton because I titled it New Town while I was working on it and couldn't think of a better name, so I called it Newton. But there's the town. The reason it's surrounded by rocks is because in most world spaces that I've seen that other people make, distant objects, like for example these buildings there or the town hall over there, they'll kind of gradually appear, like they're melting in, or like somebody's holding up a cloth and dragging it over. I don't really know how to describe it, but if you've seen videos of other mods that have world spaces, you'll know what I'm talking about. I managed to get it so my mod doesn't do that. It has a pretty good view distance. But when I was standing over here and the town hall was a little bit further away, it just wouldn't appear, and I'd have to get very, very close to it, and it would suddenly just spring into existence, and it looked really, really weird. I think it might be a technical limit, because the distance between the cave entrance and the town hall is about 3 cells. And when I put the town hall in the 4th cell at the back, it just wasn't appearing until I got to about here, and then the cell sort of rendered. And I don't know how to change that, so I just made a very tiny world space that's blocked in by a canyon, just to stop people going so far away that bits of the wall disappear. So that's why I've done that. And kind of my story reason for it is that when the nuclear bombs dropped, it caused massive geological shifts and mountains to spring up and canyons to form. So, like, you'll see the canyon is very heavily pressed up against the town hall. When you go inside the town hall, which I haven't made yet, there'll be rocks and stuff inside from where the back has been smashed by rocks. There's a lot of smashed houses. I'm going to put loads of rocks everywhere so it looks like, it's the walls have, fallen in, this canyon's been created forcefully. So that's kind of my story excuse, but my main excuse is that there are technical limitations to my world space. I'm going to actually demonstrate that now by toggling collision and going through the walls. So we'll see that that wall is there now, but as I drift back through the wall, we can handily see through it because there's no back texture. Eventually, it better do it so I don't look like a fool. That wall will just disappear, and as the cell sort of unrenders. And as we go forward, and this is what was happening to the town hall. As we drift in forward, I'll get rid of my toggle collision now so that I can walk on the floor. It just like suddenly appears, and the same thing was happening with the town hall, but you had to get very close for it to happen, and it looked really horrible. And from a distance, you could just see for miles and miles and miles. It looked totally blank. So I shifted the town hall forward so it wasn't as far away, and it just worked. So I assume it's a technical limitation, but then in the base game you can see for miles, so I don't really know whether it's just a limitation to mods and I would have to create like a massive snaking canyon or lots of hills to get them away or something like that. Maybe. Before I do a tutorial on this, I really want to learn a little bit more, see if I can overcome some of those technical limitations, and then I can do a tutorial on how I create this world space. I might just do it a basic one soon without the limitation, without learning more, and just show you how I did this, so that you can make a small world space like my concealed little town. But that is just a little update to show what I've been working on. It's nothing like finished. It'll probably be a while before I do a tutorial or get it any better than this. But yep, that's about the gist. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.